gentlemen, happy Friday. Welcome to Finish the Story. I am your host, Keegan Ray. I'm joined here by my co-host, producer, and best friend, Mr. Trent Ludzak. And you already know when we're on the same side of the table, it's a motherfucking guest episode, and we're here with the hilarious Marcus McClain. How you doing, bro?
Lego, what's up, bro? What's up?
Good to see
Lego,
you,
is that some Gen Z thing?
No, it's a
Lego?
black thing. That's a black thing. It's a Lego.
Like
let's
a
go.
piece of plastic?
Okay. Let's go.
Let's
my
go.
pals and friends. How are we doing today?
Here's the thing. I know what you said. You just said it so specifically like you were talking about a plastic brick.
I mean, we can't be talking about actual Legos because I love Legos. So
I'm sure.
What do you mean by you're sure?
You strike
Wait. What do you mean by you're sure? What kind of shot was that?
you strike me as the kind of guy who has like a one-piece Lego set.
I want a One Piece Lego set. I don't have it yet. I have a
Yeah.
Yes, I have
Sniped
I do have the Bat Cave. I
know you, Marcus.
I have 2 Star Wars.
Like, I see Lego all over you, dude.
I have 2 Star Wars kits.
I almost said Star Wars, but then I was like, I've heard him talk about One Piece. That's a harder snipe to hit.
Yeah, but they just recently did the One Piece, so I have that, and I actually have a 3rd Star Wars.
What is your feelings on the One Piece live action? Do you like it? Like, as a One Piece fan?
I haven't seen the live action.
It's the best One Piece thing
just
ever made.
because I don't trust Netflix.
Yeah.
And I don't trust live action. Usually when it comes to anime.
Yeah.
But I heard decent things about it. It's not the worst received anime adaptation that I've heard about. So that's good. But I'm sticking to source material, bruh. This is me. This is me. But yeah, no, I actually go back to Legos. I do have Legos, but I'm more of a Gundam person. I build Gundams and Gunblood. That's my.
Is it snapped together like Legos?
No.
Or are we talking about?
I mean,
it's more like Warhammer shit, but
we're
more
talking about
detailed,
glue.
right?
We're talking about
no. I have like clippers and filers. I have to literally clip out pieces and read Japanese instructions and stuff like that, and like clip out stuff and put it together. I mean, the pieces snap together, but they're very more delicate. And
damn,
the second you break one piece, it's over. That kid is. That
how
kid
long?
Is done.
So how many hours are we saying that you're putting into this?
It depends. It depends on the type of kit. So kits range from like high grade, real grade, master grade, and then perfect grade, and then so it goes on up from there. The more the grade determines like the intricacy of it, but it just depends on.
So
kit.
it's like
some hours are I know what you're talking about. But no, some kids can range
crazy.
from
That's nuts.
Some kids can range from like 2 hours, 2-3 hours to. I had one kid I did that it took me over a month.
Whoa!
Just because I was consistent with it, just because I was working, and doing stuff. But yeah, like 2 to 3 hours a day, just doing the shit and building it. Whoa. And then you got to think about
2 or 3.
Because once you build it, you got to do other stuff like panel line it, which means you have to take certain ink and put it into the different grooves.
Now it's your job.
Yeah, because you're taking it in different. Because you're taking it in different grooves and edges to like accentuate the features, and then you have to put the stickers on. Some kits, especially if you're getting the more expensive kits that you spend like $100 on. Those stickers,
Marcus,
you have like
water.
Oh, you have. I know. See, I told you. So these.
Have you ever wished that you had train autism because it seems easier?
No, this is so much funner. This is much more fun. But yeah, then you have stickers that I sometimes have hundreds of stickers that I have to put on.
Whoa,
and then you have to spray it down. Sometimes you have to spray it down if you want to. And then after all that,
what do you spray it down with? Cum? This is crazy how involved this is. What is happening?
No. No.
I don't know. This is blowing my mind.
No, you spray it with a top coat.
Today
like
on Tism Talk.
Tism Tuesdays.
Oh man.
Tism Tuesday. It's like 7 dudes standing out watching the train with Gundams.
Hey, we're in Marietta. That's right there.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday.
Why do you think I like living here?
But no, like with cars, like after you do the paint job, you need to spray with a top coat and keep keep whatever's
Oh,
there.
okay, like
that's what
model
you do.
car style. Gotcha.
Yeah, so you have to, that's what it.
Because that's not weird. I find
Yeah.
that totally normal.
So yeah, so it could be a whole process depending on, like, I have one right now that I worked on and I did about 3 hours into it. I was like, all right, I only have the head and the chest done. I have the arms, the legs, the waist, the weapons, stickers, everything to go. I'm putting you in the corner for a little bit.
You got to put it away. I do that.
Yeah,
with
especially
Lego
because like
sets.
I got into it before I did comedy, and so that was my escape from my depression. Was building Gundam, because I would sit there for 2-3 hours and just on the table and just working on this, and like that was my escape from my mind. And so once I did comedy, like it unfortunately went to the back burner.
Yeah,
but that's my next thing outside of video games is like going to Gundam and Lego building. Is
It does feel. Have you ever considered learning how to build a real mech? Because that sounds equally as difficult.
Yeah.
like a real life size mech like they
Might
have in
as well.
Japan.
Yeah, you might as well.
No, I am not smart enough to do that.
I've been watching a lot of 3D printing videos lately.
Yeah.
Shit blows my mind.
My dad
Yeah,
texted me
those
about
shits are crazy.
3D
I've
printing.
never.
What, really?
Yeah, because he was like, there's this little piece that he needs for his like whatever, I forget the term for it, like the screened
Ghost
in
gun?
the screen. He'd
Hey,
get
I'm on a roof right
Yeah.
now. I'm trying to figure out.
no, it's like a thing for like a screened in patio, some kind of drain thing that's a piece of plastic. He's like, these are like $30 on Amazon, and he's like, this thing, I bet I could print this motherfucker.
I bet I could buy a couple $1,000 3D printer.
That thing, you can get them cheap.
That's crazy.
Really? We're at that point?
I
You can
hear
get 'em-
like they're not that expensive
No.
if you want to do the.
See, I'm so stupid. I'm like, in my
Same.
mind,
No,
I'm
I'm
like, that
not- I'm
thing
not
is
smart.
$1 million.
It's crazy because I'm not smart and I'm poor, so it sucks.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, you can do
Yeah.
this. You're like, oh, okay.
Dude,
well,
I might have
I'm
to.
not doing that fifth one. What the fuck is
Oh,
that?
the
What the fuck
37,000?
is?
Yeah.
What is that?
38,000. They're like, it'll 3D print a child.
It has a soul and everything.
Yeah, you now have a surf. Whoa, dude. Yeah, that reminds me of did you see that Black Mirror where he makes the people in the video game? He like takes
Yes,
the DNA.
yes.
Yeah.
That was an amazing episode.
That really was. It was like 3 parts too. You're like, man.
It's such a very terrifying experience.
Yeah, to think about being
On either side,
imprisoned. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really something like shit like that. I was thinking, actually, I'm a huge fan of like TV shows like X-Files and Sopranos and shit like that. Like I was like,
Those are so different.
Yeah, I was thinking those are 2 different shows.
exactly, but those are that's
That's
like
the
that's
range.
the range.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
range. Like, but it's just shit like you gotta
Because
think
you
about.
said that like they were the same show. Like you said that like it
They're
was
like-
I did.
CSI
They're like,
Miami.
"Gabba
And CSI New York.
Fucking forget about it.
Well, I guess I will say I guess more comp is Twilight Zone, because I watched the original Twilight Zone series, like the 60s when it was black and white.
Yeah.
Thinking about some of those episodes, I was like, yeah, nah, bruh. Nah,
Yeah.
I don't want to do this one, dog. This is not what's up, bruh.
Yeah.
This is not what's up.
Sci-fi
So-
gets that way a lot.
Yeah.
It makes you think. You're like, oh no.
Makes you think.
Yeah, oh no. Yeah, you know something was good when you start thinking about it before you're going to go to bed. You're like, oh, fuck.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's terrifying for me, because I know that I'm going to sleep terribly. Because if I know something's in my mind and fucking with me, it ends up fucking my sleep.
Yeah.
And so I will never forget the first time I saw the Blair Witch Project. Oh, that fucking my
Yeah, that got
my
you.
sleep was screwed. Oh my god! And the crazy thing is, the worst part about it is, I was 19. I was in college. Nigga, do you know how hard it is to explain to your friends? Yeah, bro, I just gonna get no sleep last night. I saw a scary movie, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
being
Some
scared
white
as a
people
grown
were
man
in
sucks.
yeah.
It sucks. Nobody sympathizes.
No one.
No. The only time that it's been acceptable in my life was in the Army. Me and a group of friends watched the movie Sinister together at the theater on base, and then had to walk like through this narrow ass alley that goes next to like some abandoned, like condemned barracks, like
Yeah, fuck
torn
that.
down soon.
Nope.
And dude, creepy as fuck. That's a
Yeah.
group of 6 adult men that are all scared together.
Yeah, that's you trauma bond.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm telling you, man. We've been looking for houses, right, up in
Yeah.
the mountains. So we've been going in these houses, and people ask me like, "Have you been in any haunted ones?" Dude, we went in one, and immediately when
So
I got,
you knew it?
bro, it felt that feeling like somebody was behind you. You know what I mean? And me and the realtor at the same time both looked at each other, and I was like, "Nah, I'm out." Like
Yeah.
when I like got that feeling, I looked over and he felt it too. I was like, "Fuck that!
I only have
Fuck
one-
that! We've been
I
here
have-
10 minutes. I'm gonna live here. It's terrifying."
No.
It's not the story I brought to the table, but this is, I've had an experience like that. I was in Savannah, and Savannah is very notorious of being
Oh yeah,
haunted.
Savannah. We've talked about it on the show. Keegan's
Yeah, it's
from
haunted.
Savannah.
It's so I went to college there, and Savannah's my second home, kind of, and I kind of put it up there even past Atlanta, even though I'm creeping up a little bit, matching the time I've been in Atlanta to Savannah. But I went to college in Savannah, and I did a ghost tour with me and my ex at the time.
Okay, so you were looking for it. You were trying
because
to.
because her
What were
friend-
you wearing, Marcus?
Wow.
When you were haunted? Like,
Listen.
you're like,
It
oh,
was
I
a-
had
it
a
was-
scary
it-
haunting
listen,
experience.
It was
I
a
went on
regular
a ghost
anime
tour.
T-shirt. I had ripped jeans, a little bit of ripped. It's
Yeah,
but
yeah, you were trying to get haunted. That's your
I
fault.
was wearing a shirt that said "Scare me, I'll come."
scare me. I like it.
They're like, "Sir, could you please turn that inside out for the tour?" You're setting us
God.
all up.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so no, it her friend worked at a tour there, like one of those downtown tours. So we went inside a house, and we got in for free. But we went inside this house. We went up the stairs, and like it was this normal. They said, "Hey,
Just a regularly haunted Savannah
yeah, regular
house.
haunted Savannah house." And we went upstairs, and I was the stairs went up, and there were 4 rooms on the on the second floor, like both 1, 2, 3, 4, like just a quadrant. I was in the top right. I was right by the top right room, and all the rooms were blocked off, so you couldn't go inside and shit like that. But when I was by that top right room, I just felt like an immense sadness, and I wanted to cry. I didn't know why. I was like, bro, I just feel like crying right now. And the tour guide is just speaking about the rooms, and he was by the stairs, and he did not ever leave the stairs.
Yeah, he's like, "You're in the cry zone, dude."
Yeah.
And he said, he literally
Yeah.
said, "I'm standing right here because
We call that the bitch corner.
I ain't no bitch, so I ain't gonna go in that corner, nigga. What's up? I'm
It's like
white.
cutting
I'm an
onions.
old white man. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't
Just over
going
there
that
just
nigga.
leaking. You're like, "I don't know what's happening. What
Yeah,
is
'cause you a
happening to
bitch,
me?"
nigga. You a
Yeah.
bitch.
I heard if you chew gum, it'll help.
He's just talking shit. He's like, "Look at this
Yes.
bitch, bro.
Look at this
My
bitch.
girl's here, bro. Chill."
Listen, bro. You lame, bro. But no, he said he stayed by. He always, anytime he goes up the stairs, he stays by the stairs because he doesn't like going by the room I was literally by. And he says because he gets an immense feeling of sadness and he always feels like crying. And it's because he says apparently like someone like this rich aristocrats back in Savannah times. I think like either the husband or child of the house died, and the wife always stayed in that room and was crying, and she ended up dying in that room over broken heart and shit like that.
Damn.
And this is like I'm crying and I'm like I'm
Yeah.
about to cry.
From back in the day when Savannah was manufacturing
and this is happening before he tells the story and why he's telling like I don't go in the top stairs because that room I'm by. I was like, all right, bro, I'm gone, bro. I'm not staying here, dog.
Could have warned me.
Yeah. My buddy lived in a building in Savannah that was an old Civil War hospital.
Yep. Yep. There he goes. Yep.
Fuck out of here with that shit, dude.
Dude, because then the ghosts don't even have legs, so they're just
they're
crawling
pissed.
at you.
They're pissed.
Yeah.
They got amputated and they gave them a nip of whiskey. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Like that same friend that was on the tour.
Nah, they were giving him opium too, I'm sure.
I mean, they're still
if
sawing
you're
your
lucky,
leg off.
if you're lucky, you got opium.
If you're just some poor dude, they're like, yeah, saw his fucking leg off. That'll help.
And here's a bottle of whiskey. Good luck at surviving this
Well,
blood loss.
Because people forget that's also around the era when doctors were just like giving you, heroin and cocaine.
Yeah. They were
for
like
a cold. You know what I mean? So like. You think the medics didn't have that stuff in there?
Like, hey,
exactly.
My nose is stuffy. He's like, let's cocaine about it.
Yeah.
I wrote you his prescription for heroin.
And we wonder why we have an opiate epidemic right now.
You know what the big thing is in Savannah, and I know I've probably talked about it before, but the reason I had a buddy that did the ghost tours, and one of the reasons Savannah is so haunted was back in the day they had a big thing of yellow fever. So people are just dying. Now imagine this, like thousands of people are dying, right? And they're just like, fuck. You know what their first thought was? Like, everybody's going to leave town. They're going to think, so they're like, dude, we got to not let these dead bodies pile up. So they started putting people in the underground tunnels.
Yep.
And back then, yellow fever, you would be pronounced dead, but then you would fucking wake up. So there was people waking up in sealed off tunnels.
Yep.
It filled with dead people, and you wake up in a tunnel of dead people, and you're trying to get out, and you can't, and they had you down there eating dead bodies and shit, like 28 days later.
Yes, on the tour, I learned two things that perfectly describe Savannah. Is one that, and they also said one there was that, and also there's a lot of slaves that are buried under Savannah.
But that doesn't even touch on
the cemetery of Savannah is so like it actually when you go to Savannah and you go to downtown, there are dedicated and marked cemeteries in Savannah that are historic cemeteries that people are buried in. The entire downtown Savannah has bodies under it.
Yeah.
It's from literally River Street to name a street in Savannah. There's bodies under the goddamn place because there were so many bodies buried in Savannah. And there was apparently a curse put on Savannah that
obviously.
God.
God did that. God cursed Savannah.
No, apparently someone put a curse on Savannah that was murdered in Savannah and said, hey, I'm going to say, like, hey, there's nothing in Savannah is going to change. It's always going to stay the same. It's always going to be this historic, like not historic, but it's going to be whatever happens right now. It's going to stay on this city forever. And Savannah is one of those cities that never changes what it does. It's always the same. It's always going to be old time. It's always going to be that. It's always going to be that.
And you definitely feel the vibe shift because, like certain nights. You know what I'm saying? You'll just go outside and you don't even know what's going on, but you're like, it feels spooky out here. And you're like, oh, it's a big full moon. Okay.
Yeah, and Savannah
is what the date is, but I'm sure this is some sort of astral. Some white girl's fingering herself.
Yeah. I forgot to put the moon water out.
I honestly stopped.
They're drinking it like a stray cat. You're like, hey, get out of here.
I typically stop going outside on Halloween nights because I had 3 Halloween nights back to back in Savannah that were just a terrible time. I was like, and it was the weird vibe. I was like, it's something in Savannah. It's a very weird. I love that city. I always say it's a great city to visit. Hard stop. Do not stay. Do not live in Savannah.
You lose time there. I lost 5 years there in a hurry.
Same.
What?
Yeah, same. It was 2012 to 2017. Yeah, I did a 5-year stint in Savannah.
I was down there about the same time. Also,
anytime people describe their time there as I did time there.
Yes, because it really is a no. That's what I'm saying. No, it's a time. No, it's a.
The reason I didn't like Halloween in Savannah was because like when I would go home, everybody's in costume, and I was always like, "This is Robin season." this is the time to, because what are you gonna say? Like, who robbed you? A guy in a Scream mask. That's everyone, dude. There's 30 fucking Scream masks running by here.
I will say, as a black man, I always say there's different niggotry in different cities in Georgia. I can say this. Like the niggotry in Atlanta is different the niggotry in Macon than the niggotry in Augusta.
This should be a YouTube series with you.
Different niggotry in Savannah.
I mean,
the
we're not even allowed to discuss this with you. I think.
No, we'll
I'm the only person that has an opinion on this.
I'm all ears.
You probably agree.
I'm all ears,
You're gonna agree
buddy.
with me.
Just co-opting our
definitely
podcast.
But no, the niggotry in Savannah was 100% different, and it's a different vibe. It's truly something. Even from, I lived in Atlanta again I've moved to Atlanta 2021. At this point 5 years.
So
Savannah's
what do you think
different.
is different?
Savannah's
Like,
different.
give us
I
an
don't
example.
know. I don't know if it's that curse. It may be
Yeah.
that curse. It
It's
may
like
be.
Lake Lanier.
It may be. Yeah. It may
It's
be
just-
something in the water.
Yeah.
It's something
Like a
different.
town.
It really is a different
No, nothing.
and I was trying to ignore you.
Something in the water. Something in the water like a town. Come on, guys.
I get it now. I didn't know at first.
I tied it together.
Because also you because so
You said nothing. God damn. You're like, oh, you're gonna fucking stonewall me. You're like, I'll bring this whole thing
I'm going
to
to
a
say it again.
screeching halt.
Guess what? Saying again.
You just lean over and hit pause. You're like, I don't think y'all heard me. I know we don't have headphones on.
Listen. Did you hear that joke though? Did you hear the joke I said?
Hey, sometimes that has to happen.
He's beep, beep. I'm backing it up, dude.
But I feel like so you experienced St. Patrick's Day in Savannah.
Oh, yeah. I lived on, so where I lived was Abercorn and Jones.
Ooh.
So I lived on Jones Street. I lived in an apartment above Judge Realty.
I lived off of Whitaker and 37th.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that that little gas station? It was right by the power station. Yeah. I lived off of that one purple house. Right by the gas station.
Yeah. I lived in a little apartment that they got in, but we were on the parade route.
I know exactly.
So
where
it was
exactly where you're at.
You got to really watch people just destroy your neighborhood.
That's what I always tell people you can always tell racism in America because if there's ever a city or town in America that has majority black people in it, I always say it's either one or two things happening. It's either it had a very long, extensive history of racism and segregation, or it has a very current history of segregation and racism. Savannah is one of those, and there's only 30 cities in America that are majority black. Savannah being one of them, majority of them being in the South. Savannah is one of them. And I tell people that
Midwest.
I always tell people that, and people don't believe me until they go and live in Savannah and spend time in Savannah. They see you're like, oh no, there's a lot of black people in Savannah. And I always tell people, you can tell the amount of racism in Savannah by the way St. Patrick's Day is covered as opposed to Orange Crush.
Yeah.
Because the same exact thing happens. It's a lot of people that come in Savannah, downtown Savannah, a lot of black-owned areas and establishments and stuff like that, and trash the shit out of it. And no one cares, and no one says anything about St. Patrick's Day because the money comes in.
It's the money.
It's the money.
It's the money.
It's the money.
It's just the money.
Yeah.
Orange Crush happens.
Are they
Always
spending
money.
as
Orange
much
Crush.
money on Tybee? Come on, dude.
True. I mean, true. However, for parking and everything like that, I mean, something's happening. I mean, I get at least for money. But the thing is, there's a lot more uproar about Orange Crush.
I think it's also, and I'm not defending it.
Yeah, no.
I think it's also, I think it's the beach. I think people get because St. Patty's Day, I think they're worried about the beach getting destroyed.
I see that.
trashing the
No, I
beach.
do. I
think
do.
that's
I
the
do
big
understand.
thing.
I do understand that pool of it. But
Orange Crush is like
So the
it's,
money-
It's like
yeah, for
And-
those that don't know,
and
it's
the
like a
beach.
black spring break.
Yeah,
on
because I haven't
Tybee.
known what you guys are
it's
talking
yeah,
about.
so Orange Crush is essentially like imagine
I get it
like
now. We don't need to-
Freaknik on the beach.
Yeah, and it's like shut down because there's only one way in, one way out of
Yes.
Tybee.
And
So
it's literally it literally is an impossible thing. I understand the logistics of it, but the way people talk about it,
Yeah.
like I understand
because they're
it's-
racist.
Yeah, because for those that also don't know, Tybee is 95% white, and the rich
Listen,
white.
you
And
go on
like
there-
I walked into a bar with me and my best friend who's black and this white woman. Mind you, my best friend is gay. We walked into this bar with a white woman, and when I tell you the entire bar turned around and looked at us, I'm telling you the entire bar looked at us.
Famously, we did a comedy show with Clark Franzman, Chris is lame, Dedrick Marshall, right? We go down on Tybee.
Shout out to all y'all.
I'll never forget it. It was when I first started comedy, and it's an all-white room, and it's called Nick's 1776, right? And so
Good.
Chris gets on stage.
Chris
Chris gets on stage first, right? And we don't know how the crowd's going to react. Nobody really knows anything. And the first joke he tells, he goes, Nick, 1776. Is that the last time y'all let a black person in here? And dude, nobody laughs.
Yep.
And dude, all the comics, like I had to run out of the room. I was laughing
Yeah.
so hard.
Dying, so yep.
Because it was just like it was crazy. That's the show that I told you that Clark used to do a bit where he would call the KKK hotline and fuck with them. It was
That's fun.
and he had a room of these guys that at first they were pissed, and then it was the first time I
Clark
saw
is
somebody
hilarious.
kill in a
Clark is
room of
hilarious.
like where you walk in, you're like, oh, this will go poorly. This is
Yeah.
going to be bad, and then Clark murdered.
Clark
You're like,
is
fuck.
Clark. Shout out to Clark. He is fucking hilarious.
But yeah, you're right. Tybee does. You can still smoke in the bars. That's a good indication.
That's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
No, like type. No,
It means it's a cool place.
you know. I mean, shout out to Tybee. Tybee's one of those. Tybee's one of those spots, bro. Tybee's. I mean, I love Savannah to this day.
I say Tybee Island it feels like a Widespread Panic song. That's
yes.
exactly what it feels
Yes. Yes.
It's hard to describe if you've never been there. But
Yep. And once you go, you understand. You're like,
somebody's listening right now that's going,
gotcha. Yep.
he nailed it.
He nailed it. Yes, I'm going. He nailed it. He nailed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Savannah's a gem of a little place. So
It is,
it's
it is.
a little great.
I
Hey,
love it.
so I mean, it's like a New Orleans sister. I like Savannah over Charleston. Charleston to me is very uppity.
I haven't been in Charleston forever.
It's uppity.
I haven't been in
You
Charleston
think
forever.
Savannah's uppity? It's a lot of uppity white people.
Oh, I'm sure. And they're South Carolina. They think they better than us. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. The entire
Fuck South Carolina. There's nothing in South Carolina besides
Do you
like what
guys-
the fuck y'all? Y'all ain't got no major city. But we Atlanta, nigga. We got Atlanta and Savannah. Nick, fuck South Carolina. Y'all lucky I got family in South Carolina. That's the only reason why I'm not going super over borders. Anyways, but yeah. What are you saying?
Do you guys get the vibe shift when you drive across the border of South Carolina? I don't know why, but every time I've driven into South Carolina, like I almost before you see the sign, I'm like, oh, the cops are different here. like I
Yes.
feel it in my bones.
It's jarring from Savannah too, because when you drive to South Carolina from Savannah, you're in Swamp Town. You're literally in
Yes, and
between.
you're
is
coming
just
from, and it's
swamps.
also like the vibe of Savannah is so different than
yeah, and
everything
then-
else outside of Savannah. Like they're like
we should get rid
how
of
you know you're
every
going to Savannah
swamp.
closest. How you know you're 45 minutes from.
Dog,
We should get rid of drain every swamp
Then-
in America.
Chill out, chill
Get
out.
rid of them.
My family's from Louisiana. We can't do all
the
that. We
worst
can't do all
part
that.
about it too is you go from Savannah, you're driving in the swamp, and then you see these little strip clubs on the side of
Yes.
the road in the fucking swamp, where you're like, dude,
As soon as you get over the bridge, just one over right over you get the bridge.
crazy.
It's like literally
It's crazy.
as soon as you get to the bridge, it's right
you're like,
there.
dude, that's a. I don't care who you are, that's a sad place. You
Yeah.
drive by that parking lot, and you're like, dude.
Swamp
somebody-
people are
You
the
know how many
worst.
people probably have committed a murder and then went over to that, just went across
Yeah,
I mean,
the line. Is like, hey, I'm in the strip club.
yeah, you know how
South
many
Carolina.
bad things happen in swamp strip clubs that are BYOB?
Marcus, you have a joke about how mountain whites are a problem. Swamp whites, dog. You gotta
For sure. Swamp whites
so
are-
much, so many degrees worse. At least
I had to
At least the mountain whites don't leave the mountains. Like they're just up there fucking their cousins, not bothering anybody
Swamp
that doesn't
people
show
do
up.
go to Florida.
Swamp whites
they show up in
it's-
desert.
Swamp
it's-
whites travel. They vacation.
It's unfortunate because swamp whites have a near dear like place in my heart because
That's crazy.
my family's from Louisiana.
Are
So,
they white? Are Cajun people really white though?
See, and that's the thing. And
Are
that's
they?
another reason why they have another spaces
They're speaking French.
because and also depending on what time
And
of-
French people are
listen,
not white.
And listen. They're not.
We do not claim them.
Y'all don't? Wow, this is crazy. I'm learning more about the white than
do not claim French people.
I hope not. They don't claim y'all either, I don't think.
We only take people who shower over here.
So
Y'all shower?
Cajun.
Yeah.
So you think
Just not the
are
legs.
are Cajun people white? That is the question.
No.
I mean, it depends.
French.
No, it truly depends. Because there's a
They're more red.
there's Jesus Christ.
Just sunburnt, drunk, and speaking some language I can't understand.
Been on a
Fair
fan
point,
boat
fair
for the
point.
last
Yeah,
8
we're
hours.
like,
Fair
what
point.
the- dude, my buddy is from Louisiana, and for real, like his family's, they have that thick
Yeah,
accent
yeah.
where you're like, whoa, that's literally like a different language.
Yeah.
And they
I
have
know
different-
exactly what they're saying too. Because
Yeah.
I grew up like my summers were in Louisiana. I spent time in Shreveport, Bossier City, and stuff like that. And I will say, Cajun is. Have any of y'all seen P Valley? Do y'all know what P Valley is? It's a TV show. Yeah, y'all are white.
No-
I didn't think y'all
no
would.
idea.
It's a show about black strippers in Mississippi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I missed
why?
that one.
You should watch it if you like strippers. It's a great show.
Okay.
Not
They
hitting
be
my
doing-
algorithm.
They be doing some stuff in that, and they be doing some stuff. But there's a character definitely who is Cajun, white brothers, and he is definitely not white himself, but he is not me. And yeah, they touch on it. So it's definitely a thing when it comes to Cajun people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it's literally like, hey, let me look at you.
Yeah.
How red are you?
Yeah, all right. Especially, yeah, you can tell.
I like
it's
the
a word.
spelling of Cajun
They-
too. Is
Yeah.
fun. The
Oh, yeah, I always-
UX.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
fun.
and I always tell people like, I always
I like that.
like whenever y'all see like those posts on like Instagram, so like, hey, get rid of one of these food like seafood, barbecue, Chinese, Mexican, or whatever. Seafood is always staying because that's gumbo is my favorite dish. Every time I go to Louisiana, go see my grandma, my grandma brings back
it
gumbo.
rules.
Oh my
Do
god!
you eat crawfish?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
seafood. Yeah,
Awesome.
ain't
I'll
no
eat
seafood.
those little spicy
Oh
bugs.
my god!
all day.
Yeah.
Every time. Oh my god! I grew up on eating crawfish, having my whole shirt dirty and shit like
I
that.
feel
you know?
like the Predator or something when I'm sucking their brains out, dude.
Yeah.
I feel
Oh my god, bro! Yes.
Like you feel like a real like caveman. You're like,
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, like
yes. I love seafood so much.
Yeah.
Cajun seafood
stuff.
boils. Oh god, yes. Crab legs.
Yeah, my
Yes.
favorite thing about Cajun is the seasoning. It's the best Cajun thing.
Yeah, they went crazy.
Yes.
It's I used to watch that Cajun Chef. My dad used to put them on all the time as a kid. I loved it, man. Did you bring a story today?
I did.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Did. So the story I brought is something that's happened very recently. I don't like you guys' opinion on it because you guys are white.
Ooh, okay.
nice.
That was a weird response from us.
And it's gonna be an even weirder story. So I recently talked to my mom, and Trent will probably know a little bit more than you, Keegan.
Yeah.
But me and my mom didn't have the best relationship in growing up, and I joke about her a lot on stage and stuff like that about how she treated and raised me. And so I went to her on Christmas, and I said, "Hey, you know you fucked me up, right?" I said that to her just like that.
Nice.
And having a black mom,
Yeah.
She didn't love that.
Did she fight you? What happened? Like you just started staring like
Exactly,
she
I'm
started
like-
shooting at you.
but that's when I kind of realized my mom might be white because she accepted that. And it was scary for me because I like I told because like I did tell her like we need to talk about this. We need to have a conversation. I want to have it with you, and I made sure not to tell her what it was going to be about before it happened. And then she asked me to come down for Christmas. I came down and we had a conversation. And
oh, you went face to face.
Yeah, 100%. No, this
go.
conversation cannot be had over phone or text. No,
For your safety, it maybe should have.
No, I didn't care. I needed this had to be a conversation that had to happen because.
So you hide weapons around the house in preparation.
But no, when I said it, she was
kitchen scene from Kill Bill.
Oh, this conversation happened outside where there's no weapons involved.
Okay. Hey, that's
I
good.
mean, she was.
That's even footing.
Yeah, where you can run if you need to.
We both had a cocktail in hand. A blunt was passed around.
Oh,
There.
yeah,
That's
a recipe.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, she was completely accepting of it, and it was a little bit. I knew she was going to be, but it was still surprising how accepting of it. And so I was like, yeah, this is crazy that this black mother, this black woman I feared for my entire life is accepting me, saying, hey, you're how you raised me and the abuse that you did to me was crazy, and that this is kind of why I'm a comedian. You know that, right? Like this is why
you made this happen.
Yeah, you kind of made this happen, right?
You're like showing your reels.
I'm kind of famous.
Yeah, this is you, right?
I got for you. But we talked for maybe about 2.5 hours.
Damn.
Like we cried. We both cried.
Hilarious.
Fuck you. You asked me today to bring a story.
I know.
But no, I want to take it on the side around. But we had this very, very deep and intimate conversation. It was very good and very healing. Like we, both healed from it, and we're still talking about it, and we're still like learning stuff about each other through it. But about a week and a half ago, she came and visited me in Atlanta because she had a concert to go to, and so she was like, "Hey, I don't want to, pay for a hotel." I was like, "Cool, don't worry about it. You can spend the night in my apartment, whatever." So she spends the night. We have another very deep conversation. It was this time more about like her divorcing my dad and all this other stuff and everything like that. We talked about it. More tears happen, more crying. And the next day, she wakes up. She goes into the bathroom. She changes and she leaves. And we hug. It's like, hey, great seeing you. It was a great time. But this girl I've been seeing came over right after.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
And she comes into the apartment and goes to the bathroom and uses the bathroom, comes out, and she's like, hey, Marcus, what the fuck is this? And she pulls out a pair of panties. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, this is going to be hard to explain.
And I was like,
because that would throw me off. You're like, yo, why? Don't touch those. They might be shitty.
I was like, oh, shit, those are my mom's.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so I'm like, do I tell the truth and say they're my mom's, or do I lie and say I'm cheating on you?
What?
Because guess what? Because I would rather say I'm cheating on you than explain that those are my mom's panties that she left in my bathroom.
I think I think 99.9% of human beings, if they're like, whose are these? If you say one of your parents, the assumption is that your parent was visiting.
Yeah, but why would her panties be in there?
Exactly. And they were
would your parents not shower staying at your place?
Bro, they wouldn't leave their panties.
They were behind the toilet too.
Yeah,
it wasn't that's why it looks weird. So I was like,
yeah, it looks
now
weird.
It looks like you're covering it up and you're lying.
Thank
She's
you.
like, why would your mom leave panties?
Yeah.
What is this, a Woody Allen situation?
So I was like,
yeah, you might as well just end it.
Now, you know what? Yeah, and so therefore I said, hey, you know what? I'm cheating on you. I had someone over.
My mom shit herself, dude. Big deal. What the fuck? Why are there shitty women's underwear in the trash can?
Listen, dog. Listen.
Damn,
I'd rather say, hey, I had another woman.
Dude.
So
over
now
there.
you got to talk to your mom about this next time you see her.
Oh, she already knows.
So what happened? What'd you say?
Threw them shits away. I said, hey.
But you told her you were cheating? You'd have to call. If I was the girl, I'd be like, you got to call your mom right now. Like, just to confirm, why was your mom leaving with no drawers? You know what I'm saying? In the first place.
Why do I want to know that?
I know now.
That's why
like,
I'm saying I'm cheating. I don't want to know this answer.
I don't want.
I'm not having this conversation not in front of you. No, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I see. You're like,
Rather say, hey,
I don't want to go down this rabbit hole.
There was another woman here. Cool.
I had a friend of mine one time that came to my apartment, and he used the guest bathroom. Right? Didn't say anything. We smoked, chilled. He left. I picked him up from a chick's house he had stayed at. Took him home.
Yeah.
Come back. My girlfriend is in the kitchen, and she has a condom wrapper. And like, dude, I didn't know that he had left it, so I couldn't even say it was my homies. I just kept being like, I fucking really don't know, dude. And I've been talking about this girl. Like, was so mad. Like, I had to call my buddy. He's like, yeah, I threw it away. I was like, bro, on speaker, like, you have fucked me.
Oh.
Why would you? He's like, I didn't even think about it. He's like, that's crazy. I'm like, man, it's World War III in my fucking apartment right now. Like, it was so bad. I took a break during the fight and went out on my balcony, and my neighbor was just like, everything cool?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was like that bad where my neighbor was like,
Jesus.
I need to knock on the door or something? You're like, no. A fucking idiot friend left a condom. Yeah, I kept being like, it's like, you know me. Magnum, come on. Let's not be
That's comical,
crazy,
bro.
dude.
My friend was black, bro. Come on.
You know I don't like those.
Come on.
Come on.
And I was just like, yeah, you're like, I've never worn a condom. She was like, that's not better.
That's yeah.
She's like, you lied to me. You're like, yeah, of course I did. I wanted to fuck you. Of course I lied, dude. That was before. Why are you on old shit, dude?
Right? That was in the past.
That was 2
Who
weeks
cares?
ago.
That was like, who cares? That was 2 weeks ago.
You're just bringing up old shit. She's
Oh,
like,
my
we
God.
just started dating. Yeah,
Well,
girls,
now can rebuild this
That's a
entire
tough one.
2-week relationship on
old
trust.
panties is a tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. And again, then I don't want to get in the conversation. Just why is it your mom's?
Yeah.
That's the conversation I don't want to.
Because now you look like a freak bull. Now she's like, dude, what
what the
really
fuck was going on?
Yeah.
We-
Because you know
rather-
what's worse?
Would
than
you
getting
guys
cheated
really
on?
make that assumption?
What's worse? Than
What
getting cheated
else?
on?
What else is? Why else can your? What else can you explain for
It's
your?
now you're just like
Exactly
something
what happened.
weird is happening.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
only thing you can go to. Because why else would your mom's panties be behind your toilet?
And it's not like you have a ton of time to
I feel
think
like
of
you
something.
guys-
it just so happened to be
you
bundled.
can't
It just-
rationally think of something. She just walked out with panties. You can't. You're like, I don't know.
It just happened to be bundled up too, so therefore it's like it looks like it's hidden. Like that's what I'm saying. There's no way I can talk myself out of this. I didn't know.
So you've never in your life had your change of clothes, right?
Yeah.
And then when you're over the course of showering and getting dressed, you kick something maybe behind the toilet and you miss it. That's never happened. That's
No,
a
I'm not-
totally
I'm not-
unreasonable idea.
No, I'm not saying.
That's what you guys are saying.
Because that's exactly.
You guys
what,
are just making
No,
this wild
no,
assumption that
no,
if anybody's
no,
going to
Trent,
assume,
Trent.
oh, they are his moms, he must be fucking his mom.
Hey,
like, that's
Trent,
where you guys
Trent,
are.
Stop. You're
What
talking.
are you doing?
You're talking to two men. We're
What
not
are you
talking to
fucking-
a
that
woman.
100%. That
You're
is
talking to a
100%
woman.
What happened? And that's 100%.
You're right. I don't talk to them because I want order in my life.
I'm just saying, dude. That's not. She sees panties. She's unrational.
And also, you're right.
That is
Hysterical.
crazy.
Guess what, Trent? Guess what?
crazy.
Guess what? That's 100% what happened. She put it on top of the
that's-
toilet. It fell down behind it.
It makes
Cool.
perfect
Guess
sense.
What? Guess what? When I go take a shower and gather
Yeah.
my clothes, I make sure I grab everything.
Yeah.
But also, here's something
Especially
that
if
we're
I'm
not
staying
talking
at
about.
someone else's house
Yeah.
that's not mine. I'm definitely grabbing every article of clothing out of the bathroom.
Listen, women are on high alert when you're dating them and they come to your apartment and you're not living together because women will leave little things around to mark their territory.
And make sure
Even
you-
if a girl she could be like, yo, I'm cool with you having a girlfriend, whatever. She's going to leave something as like a
even
little.
if you move it,
she'll
you have
leave
to
a
have an
hair tie.
explanation of why you moved it.
They leave a hair tie. If you're just dating a chick, they'll always leave something behind.
And
It's
you got to
like
make sure you have an
where you're
explanation
like,
of why
what did-
you moved it. Because if you don't know why you moved it, then there's questions.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
never dating again.
It's mind games where you're like,
No,
I didn't even
this
realize
is-
a girl I was dating was like, whose hair tie is this? And I was
Yeah.
like, what? She's like, I don't care. And I was just like, oh, a game is being played here that I'm not even privy to.
Yeah.
There's mind games going. It's CIA level psyops going on in my apartment.
Yeah.
And I have no idea. I have
Exactly.
no clue.
And I pay bills here.
Yeah,
We're
it's
not doing this.
crazy.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. But yeah,
That's
so
wild.
no, that was this whole experience where in a week and a half where me and my mom had this very intimate conversation, 2 intimate conversations, and then I had to pull an audible out of nowhere. So that was my story.
Huh. Did you tell her? You never told her? You never told your mom? You weren't like, yo, you
Oh no, I
like-
did. Oh yeah, I told her.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she knows. Yeah.
Damn. She's like, my bad, dude.
Yeah, I thought that she like throw them away. I was like, I did. I had a
Like,
plastic
Mom,
bag
you
and
can't cock block me.
That wasn't the first time she did that either.
Yeah.
That's not the first time she cock blocked me.
No, I'm sure.
She has cock blocked me before. I was like, just thank you. All right, cool. Whatever.
Damn.
But yeah.
I mean, I think that's sort of your job as a mom. Like, you can't be like being the wingman. That's
Yeah,
not
no, you
cool
can't be a
either.
wingman, but you can't
Wingman
ruin
is
it for me.
weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
It's like
don't be. No, I don't want you to be a wingman.
It was
trust me.
always weird to me when I was in high school too. Like the people whose parents were like their friends. You know what I mean? Like they would hang out. I was like, this is
Yeah.
bizarre, dude. Like,
Not
what is
gonna lie.
going on?
mainly white folks. That's I've never like black folks. We have
That
different.
is true. I never even really thought about that.
We don't like. I never forget the first time when I first started smoking weed, and I went back home and I was around a group of people I don't really hang out with them anymore. I mean, it's not any personal thing, but we just stopped hanging out. But it was a chick who just was graduating high school. She was a freshman in college at the time, and I was smoking around her. 2 dealers I ended up buying from, and her parents.
Whoa.
And this was something that they looked like they did all the time. Like the dealers had I'm telling you, pounds. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? And they're and the parents are outside smoke with us. I'm just like, my mama doesn't even know I'm here. My mom doesn't even know I smoke right now. You get to hang out with your parents and do this? What the fuck is it like? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
The first time I ever smoked with somebody's parent or an adult was we had a buddy whose name was Forrest, and we all went over
Oh,
there. And
of
we're
course,
like,
it's always a Forrest.
right?
It's always a
just-
Forrest.
I was gonna not say his name, and I'm like, it's so perfect.
Shout out
the name.
Forrest.
So
Wherever
we're-
you are,
We're
shout out
sitting
you.
at this. It's like
Forest is where you go to get the trees.
it's the patio in the basement. And we're sitting there and we're smoking, and I the bowl's coming around to me, and I grab it, and I can see down the stairs. So I see his dad walking down the stairs, and I'm like,
Yo, yes, it's always that.
fuck. And I just hit the bowl, and I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. I'm like trying to blow my head out. Nobody says anything. And then he just opens the door, and he comes outside, and I'm just like holding the bowl, and everybody's dead silent. And I'm just standing there, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, are we in trouble? And then he looks at me, and he's like, dude, are you going to fucking pass that or what? And everybody else knew he smoked. And I was like, oh, my bad. Dude, then this dad did the coolest thing I've ever seen. He rips the bowl as hard as he could, and it was the basement, had all these instruments inside.
Yeah.
Held his hit in, walked inside, plugged in a guitar, and then blew his hit out as he started playing the guitar. And as a kid in high school, I was like,
That's
Yeah.
cool as fuck.
that's your dad? I was like, that's insane. That's
He's been doing that since college.
Can I stay over? I'll pay your rent right now.
I was
nigga.
like, that's
Let's get it.
insane that's your dad, dude.
Yeah, it was something similar. Like
That's who disciplines you? Like,
Right?
That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
it was similar for me in that situation where because there's only two black people in the situation. Me and one of the dealers who was a good dealer of mine back at home, and again, just nothing of white folks. And these are preppy white people who I am not used to hanging around.
Yeah,
with.
so their parents are doing coke.
And these are preppy white kids from
Adderall, and it was prescribed.
these are also preppy
It was
white
prescribed
kids.
to their children.
These are also preppy white kids from a different school that I'm not from, so they
Right.
definitely don't know me.
Right,
like
right,
no one
right.
knows me
Yeah.
in this situation. So I'm like, what the fuck? You guys are just cool. And I'm like, the parent came out. I had the blunt. I was like, he looked at me like, oh, you're fine. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're fine.
You're fine.
I was like, I didn't know your parents were home. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, his dad ended up hating me because he was super against cigarettes, and every time that he would come downstairs, Forrest would hand me a cigarette, and I didn't even smoke at the time, so he just thought I smoked cigarettes because I was always holding the cigarette when he would come out. And he'd be like, "God damn it," and he would just ream me out, and then he would walk back inside, and I would look over like, "For real, dude?
I was
How many times you gonna let me just get cooked out here, bro?" That was the dad that taught us how to smoke hash.
You got to stop taking the cigarette. Keith.
Well, I mean, we were at his house, and it was like I always was like, man, I mean, what's?
But I was gonna ask, why did Forrest want your dad to hate you?
His dad was really against it. He's like, dude, he'll flip if it's me. Like if I'm holding a cigarette, he's like, my dad will.
So
flip.
he was smoking.
So
he
yeah, he would
gotcha,
hand me the cigarette and be like,
Okay,
"You're
gotcha.
what? Is he gonna ground you? You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
And then it was like, "Oh no,
You're a good
he's
friend.
just gonna hate me forever."
Yeah.
I saw him at Publix when I went home for Christmas. I was like grabbing something, and I like saw him, and he didn't say hey. I
He's
was
like,
dude,
still smoking?
Fucking
I was actually putting the Zen in, like, hey, fuck you, dude.
Piece of shit. But you gotta have lung cancer. Ugh.
Like, I talk about you all the time, dude. He was a cool fucking dad, though. I was like, damn, that is dope. I mean, who knows? I now that I'm a dad, I'm like, dude, I don't know. Everybody's doing the best they can. I got real boomer real quick. Just like, you know what? Everybody's just doing the best they can. Like, Jesus Christ.
So, you have one kid?
I have twins. I have twin 1.5-year-olds.
Okay. Girls, boys,
Girls.
Okay. I have a friend that's going through the exact same thing.
It's insane.
He had twin, he had twin girls. They're I think like 2 to 3 months old right now. Just had them.
Tell him it gets easier. Once they get a little bit older, like now they kind of play with each other. They talk their own language.
Yeah.
Like today, one of my daughters had like this brush, and she was running around with it, and like her sister really wanted it, and then she turned around and just started speaking gibberish, and then they had like a weird like gibberish conversation, and then she just handed it to her and then walked away. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
No, and it's crazy because
This isn't like, dude, Emma will have a meltdown and be like literally laying on the floor crying because she doesn't want to go to bed, and her sister will walk up and like lean down by her and go, and then they both get up and walk to the bedroom. You're like, what? Dude, she just mediated.
it's great. No, it's crazy because
That's wild.
It's crazy.
I went to college for
We're trying
psychology.
to get a video. Yeah.
Yeah, and I went to college for psychology, and one of the classes I took was, I think it was about child psychology, and one of the sections we talked about was twins, and it's documented that twins do have a different speech. They talk to each other a different way, especially when they're growing up, and it's something that they only understand. Like I saw a video where these two twins, I think they were like 10 or 11 at the time. They obviously older can speak, but they were able to go back to the twin speak and that gibberish talk, and only they knew what they were talking about. Like it was something that like they literally, like it was a video, like they was like, no, I know what you're talking about, and it was but no, that's a legit thing where twins actually have a twin speech where only they understand because of how they're growing up.
Did the class teach you?
So definitely document that, please. That's dope.
Did the class teach you when he's going to be able to minority report the kids?
No. I think
got a draft.
You should probably do this. I mean,
Yeah.
start now.
Yeah, like when do they need to go into the pools? You know,
Yeah,
like
just
what's
to see
the
future
age?
crimes. What future crime is happening?
It's just me and like two toddlers in a pool. I'm on DraftKings. Like, come on.
Make daddy rich.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a weird thing too, because it's like I never thought I was gonna be a parent, and now I'm a parent. I'm like, fuck. What
I feel
time.
like I'm you. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna be a parent, and I feel like in like a few years I'm like, well.
Dude, I get spun out about like, what am I gonna let them believe in, like, you know, a functioning government, or am I gonna? You
No,
know?
you
Nah,
gotta
don't do that.
start them young on.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah, it's all fake.
It's all
not that-
fake.
it's not
Actually,
real.
honey, you live in a simulation. You're like, honey, much like Bluey, none of this is real.
Guess what? I unfortunately have to tell you about death. Guess what? The concept you have to learn about very quickly.
Yeah, honey.
All right,
We're not
baby.
always gonna be here.
All right,
No.
baby, this is a sensory deprivation tank. I want you to come to terms with some things today.
This
Got
will
him in there with floaties, dude. They're 2 years old.
This will be you eventually.
Honey, you're gonna make connection with a person called John Lilly. Here's your raccoon hat and your intermuscular shot of ketamine. Good luck on your journey. Dad loves you.
Hopefully you make it to 50.
I'm just like putting pennies on her eyes. Like, cross the river of Styx and tell the demons I said hello.
Yes. This is for you to make sure you get across.
Honey, you have to hold the third hit in. If you don't hold it in, you're not gonna blast off.
Did you accept Jesus Christ into your heart and soul? Because if not, that's what I was worried about.
Well,
unfortunately.
You shouldn't go in Dada's drawer because you shouldn't eat his candy. How many of those Sour Patch Kids did you really eat? Be honest, because
It's
matters.
important.
1.5? Okay. Well,
Yeah, she's like, she's good. She's just
this is
When's the ambulance coming? Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be
Nah,
fine. sweetie. You're
Keegan's not
be
gonna
fine.
This
ambulance.
is-
Keegan's
like-
gonna turn on a Dead concert on the
I
TV.
was about to say, this is December 12th, 1972. The Dead played in San Francisco.
This is gonna pass in 12 hours. I promise
I'm
you'll be
going to tell
normal.
you, just lay back and close your eyes. It's
You'll be fine. I
Yeah.
promise you'll be fine.
the second set really gets going. Honey, this is Terrence McKenna. We're going to do Silent Darkness.
Daddy's had two as well, so
Yeah.
we're both gonna experience the same thing.
You're like, cool, dude.
Yeah.
I already ate 3.
So I'm going harder than you. So catch up. So I need
mean,
you. I need you to
we were
relax.
talking about earlier that Primus just released their next tour, and it's
Yeah.
Primus,
Oh, shit.
the
Crazy.
Claypool, Lennon, Delirium, and the Frog Brigade are all going to be on stage at once. So it's going to be 3 bands all merged together, jamming at one time.
Yeah, you said 3 bands on. One, and that's because I watched South Park.
It's just a shit ton of people going to be on stage just getting down. It's going to be a spectacle.
Listen,
I
I
might bring
love
my
it
children.
for. I love it for. I love it for
Dude.
you edgy whites. You edgy whites get to have this
You,
fun band.
you might need to give him 1.5
You should come
candies
with
for that
us.
show.
This sounds like a fun time.
should.
honestly.
You
Where's it at?
should.
Where's that? Where's that?
You
Where's that?
should.
They haven't announced where it is. It's in Atlanta. It's in June. They haven't announced
Okay.
the venues. But
Cool.
yeah, you should come.
Yeah,
dude.
I would
Primus
definitely
is
come. Hell
great.
yeah.
The
I would
last
definitely
show
love
we
to
had-
take shrooms and do that shit.
Oh,
Careful.
Hey, let me tell you, that is definitely the show.
Hell yeah.
But
no,
it's
sound
gonna
like
get
shrooms.
dark. It's like a haunted house. You got to go
Ooh,
into
never
it.
mind.
No,
No, never mind.
you got to
Yeah.
know
I'm
it's
not
gonna
doing
get a
shrooms.
little weird.
Watch it sober.
I would.
Or have a few beers. It's nice on a few beers.
There you go. I'll get drunk and go in there. I'm not gonna. I can't have fun. I can't do it. It's high off of shrooms because when I get out doing shrooms, I just
No, you're gonna
take
go
everything.
somewhere.
Yeah, I go.
And he
places.
knows. He knows.
Yeah, so I'll do. So I would do
It's
it.
not
drunk.
like
I'll do it
he's-
drunk. 'Cause I would,
Yeah.
It's not like it's like an accident.
yeah, because if I do it drunk, I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. This is just something that I just
He used to
did this
talk
night.
about looking out in the crowd, and he wears mask on stage.
Wait, what'd
and
you say?
he would look out into the crowd,
Oh.
and he would find somebody who was tripping and somebody who looked like they were just like eyes up, and he would like make eye contact and play to them. I was like, dude, that's sinister. Just find somebody out there who's having a tough time, and you look up, and some
Yeah.
dude is making direct eye contact.
And
with
everyone,
you. You're like,
all
oh
the other
no.
people in the crowd are like, "Hey, he hasn't moved
Yeah.
at all. He's just staring at."
Because you're sitting there on mushrooms going, I feel like everybody is looking at me. And then you look on stage, you're like, oh no. They are.
The main guy on the stage
Oh yeah,
is
that would
looking
be
at
so
you.
terrifying. I would nah. See, this is why I don't.
Everyone can't see me.
This is why I don't do shrooms or go out in public.
It's a tough-
I stay inside
Set
every
and
time I do
setting.
shrooms.
Set and setting is important.
Yes, I literally usually have food, drinks, snacks, whatever I need before I do
I
shrooms.
never eat. I'm never hungry on mushrooms.
Because I hate the taste of shrooms. I
Oh,
usually
so
eat it
you're
with
a-
something.
Okay.
Yeah, because I also know depending on how much I eat, my stomach's gonna react to
Yeah,
it. I might
yeah.
throw up on it.
Have you ever lemon teched?
I haven't. I want to do it next time.
You should definitely do it. It just breaks down the mushrooms, keeps the psilocybin in, like, and what it does is the acidity of the lemon acts as like your stomach acid, and so it already is activated. So when you drink that juice, it kicks in like 10 minutes. There's no sickness.
Yeah.
You start at your peak, and the trip is shorter. So it's awesome. I did it one time. It was like 11:50, and I remember being like, it was on New Year's Eve, and we had never lemon tech. And I looked at this girl and I go, well, it's 10 minutes till the ball drops. I guess, I don't know. We'll trip at like 12:30 or 1 or whenever. Dude, we drank that lemon tech. I remember when it started counting down, I was like, this is crazy. They were like, Happy New Year. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I was thinking in my mind that we were watching a Papadosio show, and I was like, this sound vibrations is awakening ancient genetics. She's like, holy shit, let me go ahead and drink my glass.
Everyone always says it's such a high peak. So how long does it last? I know, like, usually when I take shrooms, it lasts for like at least like 6 to 8 hours.
I would say 3 to 4. Lemon teching is like 2 to 3, 3 to 4. And it's like you're going to have a big peak, and then you're going to just feel stoned for like an hour or two later. Like, it's not long at all.
Gotcha.
It's the best for going to a concert.
Gotcha.
Like, you can drink your lemon walking in, and then as soon as the music starts, you're there. You're in there.
Oh, that sounds.
Whether you like it or not.
Ooh.
It's like a roller coaster.
I'll have to try that at home before I do that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because one thing I like about shrooms is, like, you take them and then you have a ride. Like, it's just like peaks and valleys up and down throughout.
I got a buddy that doesn't like the lemon tech because he likes the come up. He's like, I like to come up. I like to, and me, I hate it. It's like being on a roller coaster and going up the hill. I'd much rather just go.
I feel so. Look, I will do the lemon tech and come back to you and let you know.
Yeah. Because I get anxious too. Like when I eat them, I'm always like, oh my god.
So do you
should I have done that?
So do you just soak them in the lemon?
Juice. You grind them up. And you put all the ground up mushrooms, and then you submerge them, and you stir it like every 10 to 15 minutes, and you let it sit in there for like 30 minutes, and it activates it to psilocybin. So it's the activated version of psilocybin.
I wonder if this explanation will strike YouTube AI.
Oh, I don't think so. Who cares? I did just realize I'm giving a very but hey, hypothetically, allegedly, if you were ever to, this is how you could do it. If you eat mushrooms, you definitely should. But
I don't think you're supposed to
say
that.
Do you have anything that you want to promote? We're an hour in.
I am starting I've been doing a podcast with a few of my friends, Jimmy Dow, who's another comedian, and some content people he knows. And we've been doing a anime nerdy pop culture podcast.
Nice.
And
What's it called?
Comedy Kaijus.
Okay. If you send me the stuff, I'll put it on the screen right now.
Perfect. Cool. Boom. But it's on YouTube. But it's on YouTube, and we just put a few episodes up on Spotify. But we've had a lot of big guests. Our most recent guest we had was Troy Bond.
Nice.
Who was huge, and it was great. So I'll say check that out. Also, this is going to be coming around the pipeline. I'm starting a new monthly showcase for comedy here in Atlanta.
Nice.
To give back to the community. So hopefully that's going to pop off. It's going to be, the first show is March the 6th. It's going to be at Soul Play Gaming in Decatur. So, monthly showcase for Atlanta comics. Everyone is going to get paid due time. So, it's going to be good.
Nice. I have on January 30th, Canopy in Dahlonega, that laughing show.
Fun. That's a fun one.
And then I'm on Atlanta Utility Works March 18th.
Nice.
Let's go. That's also another fun
one.
Shout out to Molly and
book me in February, please.
Same.
The only thing I got is patreon.com/FinishTheStory. Dude, we're putting up the prologue. We just did the first radio show, so that's up. Got the playlist up. So definitely check it out. We're gonna be doing a lot of things. So join us, man. Thank you.
Let go. Shout out.